This iconic street needs no introduction, but Beale Street is looking unrecognizable, all because of the coronavirus. Just this past Tuesday, the mayor, Jim Strickland, issued a declaration of emergency simply to stop the spread of the virus, but it's having a hard impact here on local businesses and is simply making Beale Street look like a ghost town. Do not come to Makita's Cookies 20th anniversary block party without trying one of these world famous cookies myself. Delicious and so buttery. Chef Tam's Underground Cafe restaurant is open for business with COVID-19 restrictions. The business is allowing carry-out and pick-up orders. There's one restriction to this too. Only one person is allowed in the business at once. Once you get your food, you will then leave and another person will be allowed to enter.
I'm Teresa Mark. Coming up, I'll have the story of one woman's escape from Puerto Rico and the concert held here in Miami to help other hurricane victims. Plus, highlights of UM's win against Georgia Tech on Saturday. Newsbreak starts now. Senator Franken joins former Judge Roy Moore, who is running for his Senate seat in the ongoing string of sexual harassment claims. There has been no action yet to remove Franken from his post as senator. This is the same studio and the exact desk that Antonio Mora comes to every week to teach his class because he loves his job with a passion and wants to teach young broadcasters how to be exceptional in front of the camera and also to motivate international students like myself that you can be successful in America. The Freedom Awards is a National Civil Rights Museum signature event for the year, bringing together a number of key icons and contributors right here in the city of Memphis. And as you can see behind me, we are standing on the red carpet where the honorees and all the invited guests will make their way for the night. Every year, children from this church, Greater Galatians Missionary Baptist Church, with children from the community look forward to an Easter basket. And this year would be no different. Even with gathering restrictions because of COVID-19, this church is finding a way. They told me, where there is a will, there is a way, making sure each child gets an Easter basket. And it's simply making Beale Street look like a ghost town. No one is seen going in or coming out some of the busiest restaurants on Beale Street. Black businesses on Beale are not even open. I stopped at Withers Collection Museum and Gallery, closed. Customers will be met with a sign that reads, due to the coronavirus, the Withers Collection Museum and Gallery will be temporarily closed to the public beginning March 17, 2020 until further notice. Next to Withers is Eel Etc., but the door is shut tight. Lovely suits and dresses will have to wait to be purchased. I spoke with Kevin Milling, who is a maintenance technician for Beale Street Management. He said the virus is affecting Beale Street dramatically.
The virus has really totally shut our street down, and we hope people understand it's not us. It's just the world is this virus is taking over the world.
Milling also stated that the changes are noticeable.
Basically, the traffic has slowed down. Patrons are not on the street. Our businesses are usually booming. This is March going into April. We usually have people on the street all day long, and you can tell the difference of what's going on, and the flow of money is making it hard on everyone on the street.
But Milling is positive that Beale Street will pop again.
We're going to do what we're supposed to do to keep people coming to this famous street. So make sure y'all understand, Beale Street gives out the blues, not the virus.
Higher up on Beale Street, family-owned souvenir store Strange Cargo is open. Andrea Harris told me in detail just how COVID-19 is affecting business.
Well, in the beginning of the virus, we were still getting business because of spring break kids, but as you can see, the last couple of days, it's been pretty much little to no business.
Harris is optimistic that business will bounce back.
Be a future for us, but all you can do is hope, and you can just look for the future, and that's what we're trying to do, that we feel like we will bounce back. Of course, right now it's going to be a little hard on our employees and on the business as well, but we're trying to do things like helping the employees come in and do the website for us to be able to give them hours and to get them back on their feet, at least for a little while this is going on.
Until then, follow instructions from officials from the city of Memphis, and keep updated with everything you need to know by visiting the New Tri-State Defenders website. Reporting on Beale Street for the New Tri-State Defender, I am Teresa Mark.